Have you ever wanted to be psychoanalyzed by a video streaming platform? Doesn't matter, because with the power of YouTube Music now you can! It's nearing the end of the year, meaning music recaps have come out, meaning all the music you listen to on YouTube over the years crafted into a playlist that symbolizes why you are the problem with society. And since no one actually cares what we put in album covers anymore, I figured I'd create 3 album covers based on my results, creating a sort of memento for the year. Also so I can formally tell 2024 to screw off, but never mind that, let's just get to the recap.
Okay, everyone, let's kick off things with a little vibe check, shall we?
Okay, you failed the vibe check. What the hell is this? Look! Title card! Yeah, this is the only type of music I listen to, so I mean, that's why the video is themed that way.
So, you listen to music 2 days straight like a house gremlin, and you almost listen to the same amount of songs as a normal person.
But only one of them became your theme. Oh, wait, crap, wait, don't show this, don't show this, don't show this, don't! But, Your Honor, I mean, in my defense, Nintendo Music wasn't out yet. How was I supposed to listen to these themes?
Use the Smash Bros. Ultimate Playlist feature like everyone else.
But, Your Honor, TTYD was released 6 years after that game. I mean, at least the remake. How was I even supposed to?
We released Nintendo Alarmo literally 2 months ago.
You aren't serious, right? Right? Oh dear God, he's serious. Anyways, other than that, in my top 5 are, please play this game. It's freaking beautiful. I want to talk about it. I mean, do I have to? You've already seen this, at least seen this game being played. What do I have to? It's peak. I mean, what do you want me to say? Absolute pinnacle. Peak childhood. Hey, did you know the series was actually made 20 years ago? Actually, I'm just a freaking liar. I just want to make someone feel old. I would like to sum up my feelings about this work with the words of a philosopher, a modern philosopher of our time. At YouTube-user. You know something is wrong when this song is suddenly played in your daily life. It's in my top 5! I'm screwed, bro! Your year had a whole cast of characters, but only one can be the star. That's kinda weird. I don't think we should be doing that. And, star? My star specifically? That sounds oddly parasocial. I don't really think that's a good idea. Wait, no. Wait. I was in the top 2% of 11 WoW listeners, and I listened to them 8 times as much as an average listener. And in my top 5 artists I just creates really good music to work to. Usually chill, sometimes hype, always a good time. Video game rock music that always goes hard. Also, YouTube will not get this man off of my timeline, but again, I'm not really complaining. I mean, I'd say good things, but I just don't know who is this? I can't look it up. It won't allow me to. Like, it's a freaking ghost town. I don't know who this is. But I mean, like, thank you, I guess. Just Guilty Gear. It's all Guilty Gear. Just all of the Guilty Gear. Every single Guilty Gear. Yep, that makes sense. Yep, yeah, I see. It's not my fault. It's literally freaking peak. Speaking of, I'm sorry. You're not gonna force me to put down video game metal. It's peak. It is settled. Are you nettled? And if you were a movie, you would be. Also, I'm pretty sure that's not how that sentence works, but okay, that's not even an analysis, that's just mean. It's like that one time someone told me to screw off in Birthstone. I'd never been hurt by National Geographic so bad before. Oh, wait, never mind, I get it. It's not an insult, they're just telling me that I have a low attention span. Got it. Well, that was my full recap, and now it's time for the designs. I want to try doing a few passes with cover albums, so I'll start with basing it off of my top 10s. As a reminder, these are my 5 tracks, and I wanted to focus on a specific theme I noticed in each of the games. Attack of the Waka from the Thousand Year Door remake is a theme of a secret boss. Well, I mean, not really anymore. Who is a near extinct species of mole creature that the player harasses for healing items, until it decides, no. You are the one who should be harassed.
Hello, Mario. Hello, I'm Luigi, and I'm here today to tell you all about puberty and its many effects.
The end credits of The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince, in which the game story is about this wolf girl who lied to this blind prince in order for her to like her because she's a monster, they don't really like monsters, the prince likes her singing, she likes the prince, and then it stabs her in the back because the prince eventually finds out, and it actually leads to an accidental forest-wide arson. And all Astro Bot boss fights make you wish you couldn't feel sympathy. And considering the catharsis that most of these stories bring, I chose to theme this album around a character learning their lesson through extreme circumstances. Also, the schoolgirl's on screen because what the hell is a blue archive? She's ugly crying but intensely sneering at you from a school desk because she's made the mistake of being wrong in a Persona 5 game. And now she has a whack-a-bump on her head, but it's actually just a regular bump and it's icky and gross. While breaking a pencil that looks like a decapitated Caterpie head, which is a bit in Starter Squad, I swear. I gave her a crown similar to the Liar Princess's crown, and afterwards I decided the cover would be called Messing with Lessons, but I never actually used the name. A few generic texturing lines later, I tried to do a bit of digital watercolor to match the style of LBBP, and I'll be honest, I thought the brush was a little bit annoying, so that's something I'll try a little bit later. The color is loosely based on some of 11 WoW's thumbnails, because I just love the color scheme of white and just any other color. By the way, completely unrelated, but if you really want to see true addict behavior, they made a gaming reel as well, and you are in the 0.2 top percent of Dato Doya fans! You have watched 60 times as much as the average viewer! So everything will be shaded pink, and I think the blue high school outfit looks great with the pink, but it's very, 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 very loosely based on the Blue Archive, one of the Blue Archive's characters' outfit. I don't even know what their name is. I don't even know if this is a theme. I don't archive. I just unwelcome school. Added a white line because of Paper Mario,
Even though, actually they only added that in feature games.
and I reference Astro Bot with space. But it's blue. I was gonna call it a day here, but I was a little bit unhappy with what I had, so I came back after a little bit, made some of the shapes, colors, and textures a tad bit more interesting, and redid the background so it looked like it took me 2 minutes instead of 30 seconds. And we're done. So since we're trying to do multiple albums, and we already covered the top 5, what else is there? Well, I did consider doing the artists, but I feel like for a video, it's kind of weird to talk about. But how about, since we're talking about video games, series. I watch a lot of series repetitively, and sometimes I just find series that I have never heard of, never played, never will play, and most of my friends question my music taste because I find myself in constant nowhere. In terms of my most listened series, according to the playlist, was Mario Thousand Year Door, obviously Mario Thousand Year Door, Kirby Forgotten Lands again, Astro Bot, which, fair enough, a little bit of Yokai Watch here and there, and Pokemon Rumble, a game that no one has heard of for about like 10 to 20 years. But this time I took more of an interest in the toy aspects of Pokemon Rumble and the storytime aspects of the Paper Mario series. And Yokai Watch is yokai and ghost and inspiriting to create this voodoo doll-esque theme. Ah, the devil worship! This is exactly what my mom told me about when I played too much Nintendo! Yeah, but the hard part about this album design was the shading, because I can't really just make it normal. Like, I want it to be like toy-like and angular, because Pokemon Rumble, I can count the polygons! And honestly, that's concerning, because you can usually never count the polygons. Or at least it makes sense. So yeah, all these angular toys are being carried by these blue Will-O-The-Wisps, reminiscent of Yokai Watch just in general, and also, like, Japanese media in general. And again, to make another, like, Paper Mario-ish reference, I put, like, white outlines along it that make it kind of look like it was, like, penciled or, like, sketched in to a surface. And once again, I will reference Astro Bot very lazily by putting blue space, now even bluer. Oh, hey guys, it's white outlines. Hey guys, did you know that in the newer Paper Mario games, they have white outlines, but in the older Paper Mario games, they didn't have white outlines? People expect that they have the white outlines because it's in the newer games, and it's Paper Mario, so why wouldn't? But actually, there were no white outlines in the previous games at all, up until this game. And also, it's 2024, I'm done now, blue lighting. So So, we've exhausted the series bucket. What else could there possibly be? Well, I'm glad you asked, because there's a selection of themes in my organized playlist that I just think are really funny. Whether it's an algorithm, so some of them probably shouldn't even count as music, but the ones that I'm covering are. Just not all of them are in video games, unless you call video game real life, and then, well, I guess we're all being played. And you know, if you would like to give me a little bit of your time... Oh, I guess this could be into a segue. Okay, subscribe. Anyways, if you would give me a little bit more of your time, I just want to sit down and talk with you about, you know, like, the bad playlist I got from being goofy kind of playlist. Featuring a polka about the worst move to use in a Hero Ditto, or if your opponent has brain cells and can count to 6. A voice-acted cover of Sonic and Shadow singing Anything You Can Do, which I've been quoting for way too long, and I think it could start being classified as an addiction pretty soon.
He ain't beating Goku. I don't care if his ability is called beating Goku. He ain't beating Goku.
I have no enemies, but I will continue crying anyways. That one Deltarune cutscene, but it's also remixed with Bill S. Preston and Theodore Logan, Spock, The Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan. Still don't know where that song's from. I've heard it like twice, and it's kind of bothering me, but I'm too lazy to actually look it up. And finally, a song I will not mention, because it'd be funny. But it starts with me getting publicly jumped in broad daylight, because the pattern I noticed this time is a versus between a bunch of fictional characters, and the perfect method to cower in the corner while you're being torn to shreds. I just like the idea of me in the corner fighting all of fiction, and I'm just like, my mother is intolerable, and what is I started with putting myself in the Smash Bros. Ultimate version of the fetal position, and then started painting the people who would solo me in the background. Being Son Goku, Saitama, and I don't know why I shafted Superman, I just didn't have enough space. I just put Thwomp there because one of my songs is a theme of a Guilty Gear character, but it's mixed to sync with the song from Sonic Forces that literally pops up when you look up Edgelord theme in the YouTube search bar. And it actually works together very well, and I like the song, and I've actually been listening to it for a month and a half. I don't know whether that's concerning. Anyways, Death Battle, haha, funny. Also, shade like Undertale, hee hee hee. Erased Thwomp, couldn't add, didn't work, so sad. And these are my 3 finished albums. Messing with Lessons, Wild Crafts, and I'm not, no. You can just, I was just gonna put it on the screen. Man, first I hope this video wasn't too much fanboy gushy nonsense. It kinda comes with the territory of videos like these. But genuinely, I just want to thank literally every name and concept and song and artist in this video, just because, not only because I'm using their names for content, but because no matter who it is, what media they create in, or even what year it is, content makes life bearable for me, you know? And yeah, I don't mean that in like an existential way, I just mean that in like a going about life way. But with that, thank you. And hopefully, 2025 is your best year. I mean, the bar is not really that high, but